Following the suspension of the United States of America President Donald Trump on Facebook and other social media, another setback has hit him in the education sector. A private university that was awarded an honorary degree 30 years ago has revoked it back due to his negative reaction after the presidential election in the United States of America, which was declared in favor of his opponent Joe Biden. This news was gathered from the CNN report this morning, where they were narrating how it goes on their official Facebook page. According to them, Leigh University, a private college in Pennsylvania, has revoked the honorary degree it awarded President Donald J. Trump more than 30 years ago. You can imagine. As the things are keeping going wrong for Donald J. Trump after the elections, do you think that the president-elect will pardon himself after swearing in? Okay. Whether the president-elect will pardon him, okay. Whether the president-elect, that is Joe Biden, will pardon him after swearing in. As a reasonable person who is following the trending news, what do you think about this whole thing? It is the same thing we are talking about. Pride goes before a fall. It does go. You see, all of those things. Somebody was saying that, I think Dele Momodu, everything he has built, he's beginning to destroy them by himself. Just little patience, little wisdom that he would have applied to caution himself. Little wisdom he would have applied, but see what is happening. See what he has gotten himself into. Nonsense. What does that mean or suggest to him? Can it add to his numbers of years he will spend on earth? If the award was important, it would made him win the elections. Like, seriously? Loser always having excuses. From a typical Nigeria fella who places silver and gold above good name and honor. Well, you don't give a holy thing to a pig. It will trample on it and attack you as it doesn't know its value. I come in peace. Abio, someone is still buttressing that. What has that got to do? So withdrawing a 30-old award overnight means nothing to you? Wow, what a mentality. That is it. What a mentality. Does not mean anything. Democrats have made America an intolerant country, and a country in which social media, individuals, press, and institutions move against people for making statements that they don't want to hear. Like, seriously, did you see they don't want to hear? When this man has been vomiting all the things he vomited, to the last one that puts the country in the state it is now, encouraging people to go inside the what is it called? The Capitol. I think there's a name I should be able to give to him. A seat of power where decisions are made. If it is not even the highest Congress in the world, at least one of the highest Congress in the world that people look up to, you were telling them to go in when he was doing all of those things. It is still the media that said it. Something is wrong with some people. It is still the media that told him to do that. You see the way people reason? Everything. Yeah, loser always having excuses. Why? Everything is media. Media cause it. The way he talks, the way he bully people, the way it is the media that are saying it. There are a lot of wicked people like Trump. Whatever evil he perpetrates, they are in support. You can imagine. They are in support. That is people for you. Unreliable. He wanted to overthrow a legitimately elected government. He should be charged of treason or with treason, whichever way. The revoke is because he doesn't need it in jail. Trump is going to jail. I can assure you. Can't imagine anyone behaving like that. Less an American president. What a low life. Hey, presidency is not a toy, but a great service to the biddings of God, as his expectations of God through the president to the people of his country. If the president lacks God's will and love to the nation. Nobody hates anybody. If you don't comport yourself, nobody can be supporting what is, to be supporting unruling behavior. That is what we are talking about. Nobody hates for words. Who knows anybody? Behave yourself. Because if you had behaved yourself maturely, now is the one fraud. At the end of the day, no result. See, good luck, Jonathan. Now, at the end of the day, now see what is happening. 6 years down the line, now a lot of people are trooping out. Now understand what he did there. People didn't understand it. It goes beyond even Buhari coming in and all of that. That one has come in, and meanwhile, he has already embarrassed himself. The disgrace is just too much. The incompetence is smelling for everybody to see. Like people always say that if Buhari had not come, people would have thought that, hey, Nigeria would have been this, Nigeria would have been that. It's a lesson. But I hope people will learn. Because the worst part of it is that people don't learn and they are looking the other way. And that is why we continue to fall into the same problem. If we can look at things holistically, Trump might have, I believe that he has a good intentions and he has done some one or two things, but the attitude is not there. Also, doesn't mean because he has not been in government, he has not been in politics before, that is why it's just arrogance. I don't understand. You might have good intentions, but the way you present your case matters a lot. If you don't present it well, if you don't carry yourself, there's this courage, there's this charisma that when you are talking, people listen. You speak sensibly, you comport yourself, you carry yourself very well, and you'll be able to put up your good points. People might even have good points, but ability to be able to articulate themselves becomes problem, and at the end of the day, they will lose that everything. So this is what we are talking about. Nobody hates him, nobody dislikes him, but his attitude is not just it. And we can see what he has been displaying right from time. There's no permanent enemy in politics. Joe Biden will forgive him. Well, keep your degree. Does he really need it? Really? You can imagine. A good name is better than riches and wealth. People don't know that. Because you are supporting somebody, you just throw everything. Maybe they don't understand. Or some people do understand, but they just want to play to the gallery. They don't want just to give in. They don't just want to make it seem as if, yes, this man is crashing. No, they don't know what they are doing. You think it is nothing. Well, of what benefit is your degree to him, in power or out of power? Trump is Trump, acceptable to millions worldwide. Of course, the devil himself has fans. He doesn't matter. The devil has fans. That's what people don't understand. And the devil himself has fans more than God. He has fans. That is just the way I see it. The devil himself has fans. People want to do things in the way of the devil, but in the way of God, it's always difficult for them. It's always difficult for them, just like what Apostle Paul said. He said, what I don't like doing, it is what I found himself doing. He doesn't want to do it, or didn't want to do it as a then. But you just see yourself doing that thing, and that thing is not good. The Bible says that there is a way seemeth right unto man, but the day of his destruction. There's a way seemeth right. That is it. So it goes beyond that. A good name is better than riches and wealth. So guys, leave your comment below and let's have your take on this. Thank you.